Yeah, buddies. It's the Bennington Show, the only father-daughter radio show in the history of radio. I'm Gail Bennington.
I'm Ron Bennington, and I just want to say, hoot, hoot. Could that catch on, you think?
Hoot, hoot. Like,
Yeah,
can we
like
all
when
say
I-
it, or it's just
Well,
your
it's just
catchphrase?
like, I think it should be mine, but it's just like when I
okay.
agree with somebody.
Right.
I just go, hoot, hoot, like if, no.
No,
No,
I
come
like
on.
it. No, please come back. You
Please.
hurt his feelings because he could tell you fake agreed.
No,
I've
I love
already
it.
had a crazy day today. I did press. I had to do press for the Big Creeps tour.
Oh.
You know, we're going to Connecticut Friday nights. Get your tickets for that. But believe it or not, my old pal BL started a brand new show
Oh, wow.
down on AM radio in Tampa, Florida. And talking with her, and I go through a thing where she gets every damn story wrong, down to the point like she's telling her co-host, like he's got this special card that gets, he's at 48th and 6th in New York, and there's a special card that he has that takes him on the tube to go to his, I'm like, a security card in an elevator? This isn't...
We all have these. What does she think you are, on the Wonkavator?
Then also, all right, remember she did Comedy 101 with us that time?
Yes.
And everyone, you know, treated her the way you expect. She goes, Ron had me open for him at the Comedy Store. And
Jesus Christ.
he's like, I had a joke about Trump's wife, and Ron told me not to do it. He said it was, you know, that thing, but I went and did it, and they didn't like it. I go, first of all, you could do a joke about anything. They didn't like it, not because it was political, it's because you're not funny.
That would be the reason. The Comedy Store. You don't remember when she opened for you at the Comedy Store?
It's insane. I mean, I literally could be sued for half the things that she's saying. Then I'm trying to think of what she... every story that she had was mismatched. And she was like, I was there with your family, which was really nice. No, you weren't.
What is she talking
I
about?
don't ever know. I don't ever know. And this is the reason why Fez had planned a murder of hers. And I'm like, I've seen too many datelines, Fez. It never works out. No matter how carefully you planned, you're going to be caught.
I feel like she often says, like, we were doing something and Ron's whole family was there.
She does it all the time.
Yeah. It's like, what about Bob? But if the entire movie was in his mind.
Yeah.
That none of those events really
Yeah.
happened.
That's exactly right. She has a what about Bob thing going on. And she goes, you took me to the Anthony Cumia party. You had your whole family with you. No, I wouldn't do that under any circumstances.
That doesn't sound like a family event.
It's just so crazy annoying. And yet she like writes me a thing that went great. And look, she had me on her show. First of all, it's a brand new show. She's got all these great Tampa personalities with her. I mean, it's like, I called it the Ocean's 11 of Tampa radio. And she has me on as a guest 15 minutes into her new show. 15 minutes. And so we start talking. She goes, oh, Ron, I just figured out I have a heart out. I'm going to bring you back after the news. And I'm like, you don't do that. You just don't do it. You know, so then she calls me back. I'm now done before the news and after the news. And I feel like I'm bad radio now. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm really doing some bad radio this morning. And then there's just, I don't want to just call them lies because that's what Earl does, but she's just making everything uncomfortable going on. And finally I go, the interview has got to be over by now. You know what I mean? Like, I can't hang out with your
so weird for a
chemistry
guest.
with your new co-host.
It's weird for a guest to have to say that.
I've
to
never had a
host.
guest say it to me. Of course, I've never had a guest on before and after the news.
I believe this interview is done now. We've hit everything.
Yeah.
We are running on fumes.
It was, what I did is like, I hung up with her. I just grabbed a coffee and a smoke, and I was just staring out the window. I had my window open. I had my window open. I was just there like, why can't I do this? You know what I mean? Why can't I make radio good?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Is that how the song goes? Mm-hmm. Earl, I apologize. I used to sing to him for years, hello, dark ass, my old friend. Earl did a thing to me today where I had to record something, and I'm with a guest. Mm. And the thing's over, and Earl's supposed to come and, escort the guest. Instead, he just stands 6 inches behind me, and I go, what are you doing? And he's like, he's got papers in his hands, and he's going, like he's pretending that he's talking to me, but he's not. It's almost like he's making fun of conversation. And he's walking a lot, right? And just so close to me. And I go like this, Earl, go over and open the door for the guest. Just do that. I don't even want to say Radio 101 because you wouldn't. This is human 101.
No, what do you think went wrong, Rob?
I just thought the papers were important, and I just wanted to give them to him.
First of all, if the papers were important, you would have explained it in a nice, manly voice. He doesn't like to escort guests back and forth.
And not to do it in front of a guest also. If there's important papers.
First of all, the important papers, they were the plugs for the show that was coming up an hour later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And pep. That's not a language. Did you just feel uncomfortable?
I just felt maybe I was uncomfortable. I didn't want to scream it out loud.
First of all, you don't say it at all. It's not a big deal. I get the plugs as the show's going on. So that it's not an important paper. To be totally honest, it's the least important thing ever. You know what the plug was for? Your friend Chris. That's coming up hours from now.
2 hours.
And then I'm supposed to say, Creeps with Kids Tour tickets are on sale. We're coming to Connecticut Friday night. Go to creepstour.com.
Yeah, that's not the most depressing thing.
But what if I did the plug like this?
I think that gets the message across.
Your thing is you don't like to escort guests in and out. He feels awkward about it.
You're also, have you noticed you're a pacer?
Yeah.
You're an Indiana pacer.
Yeah. You're Pacey from Dawson's Creek.
That was my favorite. I wish he would have got together. I think I'm getting the girl's name right. Jippo? Is that it?
Pacey and Jippo. Will they, won't they?
Well, look who it is. It's the pride of East St. Louis. Brand new show. It's called the BL Show. She's put together what is now being described as the Avengers of Tampa radio. BL, no last name. Hey, BL.
Hey, guys. I'd go bestiality with Birdie if I could.
Oh, God.
Sorry, it's that Gail song.
BL, that break with you was the worst thing I've done in radio.
Oh, my God, Ron, I'm getting tons of people saying that it was best ever for you making a comeback.
You know what? I went and checked with the theater. I got to move 50 more theaters 50 more tickets before it's sold out over the next 2.5 months.
Get some tickets?
And here's the thing. Didn't move a single ticket today.
Interesting.
Just wasted my time.
You would think that you would
Not
have,
one ticket?
Yeah. Tell everybody who's on your show, BL.
Well, I went and got a bunch of out-of-work CBS people and just grabbed them together to prove to America that these people got talent and they deserve a shot again.
All right,
you know?
so you don't want to say
Not everybody's
names.
a hack. Not everybody's a hack.
You're a hack. Now, did you grab Shawnee? Is Sean going to be part of this?
My ex-boyfriend, no, he's not.
I don't know if I'd say boyfriend. I would say lover while he was still married.
Oh, very scandalous, BL.
Ron, that was sexy, Gail. I can't picture Gail sexy. She was 5 when I saw her last.
We were all 5 when you saw us last. BL, you're the world's oldest person.
Yeah, you want to know what? I've been listening to you guys talking about that spinning that web. Y'all want to have a 5-some with me like that web spinning. guys
I
want.
have
You want
no
a
idea what you're
bath?
talking
You know
about.
how we all were talking that we
Yeah.
wanted to have a fivesome with BL.
That, by the way, BL, you call it a five-some. Everyone else calls it a train. It's just like, yeah, if you want to go in, she's still in the bed.
Have y'all ever been part of the train though? Like back in Chris's days when he was doing that that thing when he'd have a date every hour before his girlfriend came along?
But you're
Have
saying,
y'all
did
ever
these
had-
dates run a train
Yeah.
on Chris? No, they didn't.
No, unfortunately, no.
What were you on, Grindr, Chris?
I was on Tinder, Ron.
That's odd.
That's all
Remember he was
Fred.
on there all the time? Remember all the dates he had?
Yes, we
Yeah.
remember our own lives.
Yes, I remember all the ladies I met.
Yeah, and the trains that were run.
Yeah, just fucking nonstop trains.
You remember where you and I had that moment in Astoria that night, Chris?
You've never
Oh,
I
my
have
God.
never been
Love
intimate
you,
with
John.
BL.
I'd
Now you
love
sound
to-
like Vito.
Well, BL's lying.
what
I'm telling the truth.
BL, what
Chris would
happened?
be lucky to get BL.
Yeah. What happened between the two of you, BL?
Nothing.
Chris lost the bet, and the thing was, if you lose the bet, you got to fuck a mummy.
Hey, right, Ron. Be nice.
Anyway, babe, I'm on top of the world. I start my new show today. Oh, we gotta go to news.
That was so uncomfortable.
I had to cut you off, Ron, because we had a hard break, and I'm like, Benny, could you sit on hold for another minute? You're like, no, BL. And I
How
had
come
to
you
call
put this whole team together? You didn't invite Fez.
Yeah.
Oh, because you owe him 10 grand. I always forget that.
Come on, you know Fez
Babe,
is always
I
invited.
spent that money, you know that. I smoked that TV set.
You guys know me and Fez are in love. We'll always be buds. Come on.
Does he know that?
Allegedly, no.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
I'll
a
get
legend. I
that.
gotta say legend because I didn't get my ass sued.
Come
Sean,
on, you know.
Sean, your wife's outside.
Hey, why are we all avoiding the fact that what's his name, Skinny Vito, size of a praying mantis, saw my titties?
I don't know if we're avoiding it.
Yeah. We literally said it. Did you say that he tried to rape you?
No, he just wanted it. He wanted some old lady titty. Is what he wanted.
Is that what you wanted,
I
man?
never wanted old lady titty, and I've never been in a hotel
You'd
room.
be fucking lucky to bang her out, okay? That's fucking nostalgia right there.
I did not.
Hey,
force-
listen. Vito wants to die under me. Trust me. Under this body and this golden palace of honey.
First of all, nobody even... anybody who'd want to fuck a scarecrow deserves to die.
Be on top of the world. I got my new show back. You invite me on today. Stop fucking hating me. I'm gonna call you and fucking lie about flats.
Her and Flats are
Flathead?
each... Her and Flats, every time they text me, and they'll act like the other one is dying, and can I please get in touch? And then that person doesn't know shit about what I'm talking about. Fucking Flats had BL on her deathbed, so I'm like, okay. You know, and I'm at the fucking stage now where it doesn't shock me who's dying. So I'm just like,
No.
hey, BL, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, babe. Trying to get a new show together. I'd love to have you on.
I'm just like this. Okay. Just call me the day it starts. That's how they got
Ron?
me. Yeah.
I bought a ticket to y'all's Creep with Kid tour
Oh.
in Tampa. Okay? It's April
Benny,
11th.
I heck on you, Benny.
You gave me my start. You're my mentor.
None of that's true.
No,
None of that's
Yes.
true.
you started as a phone screener?
No, she didn't. You know you're fucking around. She snuck in behind Lynn Austin.
No, Lynn Austin was peddling her Playboys. I was holding them, and Ron pointed me out in front of 20 people and said, "Who's your friend back there?"
Why would I say
Bring her
that?
to the mic.
First of all, why would I look past the playmate, okay, and go, "Who's the straw man?" Hey, Earl, you know, BL's never had that BBC before.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, her dad was in the KKK. Her mom was in the Daughters of the Confederacy.
No, don't say that to Earl.
Would you ever be willing to take some of that BBC?
Why the dead air, Earl?
No, it's you. You're the one taking it. He's not going to
Yes.
take his own cock.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying, BL. We just exposed you as racist. Thank you.
No, I'm not that, and I know you're joking.
Now,
No,
your new show, it's on what channel, BL?
Well, you can listen live. The bandwidth is wider than Vito's pussy, but it's Florida. Hold on, let me ask my boyfriend where they can listen. Hold on 1 second. Hey, where do you listen to the show? Florida what?
What about the people in
She in a
Florida?
cave?
Yeah. She lives in a fucking
Hold
cave.
on, let me ask my piece ass.
All right, just...
Listen to the show!
Oh, God. Just, we'll do it another day, BL.
No, how do I not be on the Sirius XM and not know how you listen to the show?
Because it's not important. No one's going to listen. No one's going to turn you on.
All I know is it's all right. I'm going to text it to Chris, and I know he'll get back with me because he always does, right?
I don't know. Is that like a joke, Chris? You don't get back with her?
No, if she texts me, I will answer. But she hasn't texted me,
You
and God
didn't
knows.
get back with anybody. I won the big ass prize closet 7 years ago. I ain't gotten dick.
See, Chris, now I'm mad at you.
Sorry to get your prize out to you, BL.
You know what? I'm taking this to Jim.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just telling you, it can't go on like this. It's unprofessional, and you're going to get the whole fucking place sued.
Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad.
So I'm worried about Chris, and also I think he's brought drugs and a knife to work.
No.
And he exposed himself to Vito.
None of that happened.
You see this titty, Vito? You see this titty?
This ain't right. I
Oh.
don't think I need
BL, who are you going to the creep show with?
I flew a ticket to Flathead. He's had surgery and removed part of his foot again, but he's going to stumble in with us, and we're going to make it. Now, he's going to get there early that day so he can hang with the guys, because I'm a girl, and you don't
What guy
need
would
me
he
hanging
hang with?
around.
Me? We're doing a show. I'm flying in from Atlanta. There's not going to be any hang time. There's zero hang
All I
time.
know is if there, I don't need no backstage pass or anything, Benny. I got my own seat. I'm going to the show with
No head, no backstage passes. Gotta have a little head for the fucking tour manager.
I think I'm going to squirt some ketchup all over my
She
body.
once blew the fucking roadie for sniffing the tears. That's how
What?
far back she goes. BL.
What?
What?
What are you fucking hanging upside down in that cave?
No.
Sounds
Right.
cavernous.
Yeah. So does a pussy.
Gail, do something with your father. You're a mother now. We got a mother and child reunion here. Nobody's doing anything about
Well,
it.
I would not give you false hope. All right, BL, I've taken all I can take. Your show's a fucking
Yeah.
train wreck. I don't know how you got outcacked. That's what surprises me. You got
And Nancy Alexander.
Nancy Alexander, who she's the hairless one,
Yep, she's
born
pretty
without
blonde.
body hair,
Wow, fascinating.
never got any.
No body. Nope. And black man Reggie Roundtree.
Well, first of all, you're saying black man, but he's a very famous newscaster in Florida. This is really is.
He was he won Emmys, and he was a cop, and he's agreed to do my show.
He's
I got
agreed
some
to my show.
powerhouse hitters. They're not no Benny or Vito or Chris, and certainly not Gail. But
Yeah.
I'm giving it an old college hard try.
All right. I'm sure you're going to get 3 weeks out of this show. A new record for you.
They were sports checks. I had Julie on the phone. Julie Williams is coming in. She's with Pauly Shore this week.
Hey Ron, if you don't say a little prayer to Jesus about the show staying on, that puts me back in New York City in Astorius with the half pink car hanging out of the building, giving Chris a blowjob.
Chris, you got a blowjob from BL?
BL did not blow me, Ron.
That's what she just said, though.
I know.
Why
but
would she make it up?
Says a lot of crazy shit.
I don't think she does.
I believe her.
She said she wanted to fuck Bernie.
Yeah, well, she does want to.
Bernie Sanders?
She doesn't even remember
Yeah.
what she
Yeah, I'll
just
take
said.
one
No.
for the team, that old crazy-headed fuck.
I used to go out with Bernie Sanders when we were both in Scouts together.
Yeah.
This is back in East St. Louis when my Uncle Pepe touched me.
She brag. You know how people are like triggered from when they were touched? She fucking brags about it.
She does.
He loved me more than my own aunt. And
I
he
love
proved it to my woosy.
I love it. Hey, is Bonnie joining Rich Voss at the creep store?
Yeah, you can play with her that night, BL. That's what you two could do each other's nails.
They're not into that crazy stuff.
Doing nails is not crazy. It's
What?
not sexual. Bonnie has her own
Oh.
career. She doesn't need to fucking
know.
tag along like you are with Flathead and his bad wheel.
He's got 1 foot. I got 9 fingers. We're a perfect match. But we won't let you know we're in the crowd, Ron. We don't want to make you nervous that night.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking nervous
Yeah,
that you're
you'll be
there.
shaking your boots.
I hope BL sees me and I do well.
Hey, yeah, you know that scene where Sharon Stone crosses her legs in the front row?
Yeah.
Just little leg crosses.
First of all, if you BL, if you crossed your legs, it would start a fire.
Oh, can't start a fire without a spark, Springsteen.
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 Hey, Springsteen, you fucking Jersey Jew.
You know what? I got to go plan my show for tomorrow
Yeah.
because I'm a pro.
How you playing your show?
Benny and
Delivering
Benny.
fucking
Benny,
wings to
baby.
people?
I love you guys.
Bye.
Thanks for having me on.
Bye,
Yeah.
BL.
Bye, BL. Bye forever.
Love you.
Bye, BL. You didn't blow me.
Sounds like she's doing really well.
Yeah.
Sounds like the show's great.
This is a giant house, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yes.
I think that was like she was in an underpass or something.
She stays in one of those school gyms that they let you go for a hurricane. She just never left. Tim Dillon was telling me yesterday that he wants to move down to Florida. I'm like, you fucking belong there.
Yeah. It makes sense.
He's got the whole Florida
Yeah,
vibe down.
Absolutely. It made me want to sounds good.
I hate that I have to fucking defend Florida to people up here.
I know. Plus, there's like everything that's Florida man and now Florida monkey, and that's not great.
Wait, what's Florida monkey?
There's
Racism?
herpes monkeys that are running amok in Florida. They're covered in herpes.
What the fuck? I've never heard of this.
Yeah,
Jesus
Florida
Christ.
monkey. Look at it.
Oh, that's bad.
They're covered in herpes.
All right, now
Roving band of herpes-ridden monkeys now roaming northeast Florida.
see, here's one of the things that happened. Do you remember when there was like a? Well, you're not going to remember, but there used to be a Tarzan TV show that they shot down there, and when they were like, okay, the show's canceled, they just left the monkeys behind.
Yeah. And that's the problem with Florida. All these crazy,
sad.
like,
Anything that can live in a jungle can live in Florida.
Yeah, so that's why there's just insane amounts of animals that shouldn't even be there. They're not native, but they thrive.
Look, Chris is just fucking staring at us. We better wait for funny Chris to get here to have him tag some lines.
Yeah. He's the real one.
Yeah.
He'd know how to riff on this herpes
Fuck
monkey.
yeah. I wish I could have got fucking funny Chris with BL. He'd have turned her out. Dude, if you got her to blow you, that's your fucking business. Don't bring it up to us.
All right.
Wait, it was in a car that was sticking out
Look,
of
there's a restaurant in Astoria. There in the outside the restaurant has a pink car out coming
You
out.
climbed in there and got a blowjob from
I
her?
didn't get blown by her.
Hey, don't fucking scream. You sound even guilty.
Yeah.
She's just making shit up, Ron.
Beep, beep. Why would she make that up?
It
I mean,
doesn't-
the
that
fucking
doesn't-
car thing works out.
Yeah.
And why is their car sticking out? That sounds like such a suburban thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does. Let's see it. So that's where you got the blowjob.
I didn't
right
get
there.
blown here. This is just a restaurant bar.
What's the name of this place?
Ritmo's 60. I've never actually been inside of it.
No, but you did get fucking came all over the outside.
No.